Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo! When we last left off, we had finished off Peanut Park for good, and now, a lot of you are wondering if I was going to basically, continue, sorry. A lot of you were wondering if I was going to continue by fighting Shadow Mario and getting Yoshi's egg, but I've decided that I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, oh, hold on, there's something that I wanted to basically, do. This was in, a previous video, but it was one of the ones that was corrupted and lost. So, you see this guy? He's hiding out behind the tree, watching Shadow Mario. What is wrong with me? What's that? Hold on, I smell it! Something's going to happen, but where? Where is it? And as for that blue guy who was over there, he's still blaming Mario and talking about how dark it is. Dude, you see that the guy who's really behind this is literally not 20 yards from you. Anyway, I decided that I'm not going to do that, even though basically fighting him will immediately take us to our next destination, and, things have changed. Lady, you are right now sitting in shade from direct sunlight, but your bananas are fine. And hell, your bananas are basically dead anyways, considering that they've been removed from the tree. They're ripe. You know, picked fruits don't need sunlight anymore, do they? What are these guys arguing about? I'm telling you, the tree on my head is way taller than yours! Are these guys seriously doing what I think they're doing? You're crazy! My tree is much bigger! My leaves are nicer too! These guys are basically, arguing about exactly what I think they're arguing about, so I'm just gonna leave them to it. That guy is on fire, and we could save him, but I'm not gonna. Now, as you can come over here, into the middle of Delfino Plaza, with the sunbeam shining right up into the sky. As you can see, those people are too busy looking up. I hear that this is a reference to Super Mario 64, but I've never actually played Mario 64. What can I say? I never had an N64, and I'm more of a Zelda guy myself. You look up to you look up at the sun, and that teleports you to Area 5, Noki Bay. Uncork the waterfall. And I'm saying that this is Area 5 and not Area 6, because I usually play this as Area 6, but effectively, it feels like the narrative wants you to go to this place first, and, well, you'll see what I mean. Hey, old man. Welcome, Master Mario, I presume? How do you know my name? And what's up with your eyes and your beard? What's with the swirls on all three of them? Wait, do you have an eye down there in your beard? Is that a third eye? We have heard much about you. Yes, and all of it good. This guy's kind of reminding me of Roshi, so I think I'll go with that. How does Roshi talk? As you can see, you see those two boys out there in orange geese? Those are mine. I'm here to make sure that they don't win this tournament. To them, martial arts is all a big game. They don't realize that they're already at the top of the sport. I don't want them to lose their lust for it. If they win, they'll eventually become bored with martial arts. As for me, I'm just an old man who loves nothing but fishing. But lately, I've had a terrible problem. If you would please look up there. Yep, that's a giant cork with another beaver with a friggin' cannon on it. And the bay down here has purple water. It looks pretty, but I don't know who did it, but someone corked our waterfall. Yep, someone literally put a giant cork into a waterfall. And I have no idea how they did it. I don't want to know how they did it, but this, no doubt, is why our lovely bay has become polluted. Yes, that's right, because waterfalls basically, allow the churning to basically get pollutants out, mixing up the water with fresh water. It's mixing the chocolate. It's actually churning my chocolate. No other factory in the world mixes its chocolate by waterfall. but you gotta do it. Just make sure it gets just right. And I can't even fish, so now I ask that you help yank that cork. That sounded dirty. Please fulfill this old man's wish. What's that? You'll do it? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I never formally said that I would do anything. I knew I could count on you. Just beware that guy on the cork. He's a bit screwy. Does he say anything else? And on the way, do you mind cleaning up the graffiti? Thanks. Anyway, I like the Noki. I like Noki Bay because like the ruins basically like they basically terraform. They are all shifty and whatnot. Anyway, stay out of this purple water. It might look pretty, but it's actually poisonous. So. Put a cork in it. Yank that cork. And basically, if you try basically like cleaning up the graffiti, eventually those friggin' balls that friggin' beaver is spitting out will basically just make another mess, and those little guys basically like spawn very quickly here. So. Nope, can't do it from here. You definitely want to make sure that Mario never gets too dirty in this game, because if he gets absolutely covered in goop, he'll start taking damage. We'll probably find that out later once we go to Area 5. Nope, Area 6, sorry. Because we're in Area 5 right now. Yep, water makes it terraform. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's like a bit of a thing, but just not as instantaneous, you know what I'm saying? Clean up the graffiti there, and terraform. Whee! Oh man, am I seriously gonna... I think that if you go this way, you spray, yep. I'm just doing this for posterity's sake. This looks like a trap, though. Yep. And now I'm really in the thick of it. Though I think that if you stay underneath the surface, you'll be away from the poison. Yeah, they didn't think about that, did they? Of course, I'm running out of breath, but it's better than losing, like, official life. Wait, I didn't bother refilling my water? Don't worry, there are springs up there. I'm sure there are. Yep, you always gotta be careful about, like, walking into, like, nooks like that, because sometimes they'll basically, like, have those spring-loaded cuckoo birds. Okay. You know, I don't think that I've ever gone all the way over there. Oh well. Not like I can figure out how to do it now. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you spray the balls of goop, they'll explode into water, but maybe if you jump on top of them, they might have something for you. Nope, just creating more sludge. And I am dangerously low on water, so... There we go. Yep, this is another one of those things where you have to be careful, so... Yep, that one definitely has a spring bird in it, so... I'm not gonna bother. And this guy, I call him Sheldon. I'm pretty sure that he's that old guy's grandson. Oh, are you Mario? That guy down there, there's my teacher. I mean, my grandpa. That cork is farther up ahead. Be careful, though. There's a weird guy perched on top of it. He'll start tossing explosives at you if you get too close. Don't worry, I've dealt with his kind before. I thought you might need help, so I got you this springboard. If you spray it, it'll shrink and be easy to carry. Please use it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, these things, springboards, that can help you, like, jump to reach higher places, except I didn't friggin' know about that the first time I played this game, because I didn't bother talking to that guy. I didn't think that he was important enough to talk to, so I'm down there, wondering what exactly do I need to spray in order to get a platform to climb up. Then, I come across this thing, and I spray it with water, and it shrinks. And that's... I have no idea how that works. I mean, it's... It's like that gag from Seinfeld, shrinkage. Do women know about shrinkage? What do you mean, like laundry? No, like when a man goes swimming, afterwards, it shrinks? Like a frightened turtle! Like a frightened turtle! I don't know how you guys walk around with those things. I was in the pool! I was in the pool! Any kind of water that gets it wet, it automatically shrinks. You don't understand this organ. It's very schizophrenic. That episode is just another episode of the universe just picking on George. I mean, he's finally getting ready to have sex with his girlfriend, and then basically that happens. And Jerry's girlfriend sees him, and then she tells the girl about it. Rachel. Rachel is Jerry's girlfriend. Jane is George's girlfriend. So Rachel tells Jane about it, and now Jane suddenly has to go back to New York as quickly as possible, because she doesn't think that George is worth her time anymore. They never give an official reason, but that's where the episode is painted as being. And that episode also ends with some scrambled eggs with lobster in them. That's gotta be good. I haven't had lobster much throughout my life, but I would really like to have some soon. I hear that basically starting next week, some areas are going to start opening up again, regardless of the quarantine or not, so we blew him up, and now the cork... He's going off into the distance. I really hope so, because there are some places that I've been wanting to go to, like, all semester, and I figured that since I'm basically graduated, I might as well celebrate by getting myself something that I like. So, we got that Shine Sprite. Yeah! Wah-ha! And hopefully that should help out the Noki Bay with their problems, even though it won't. But, no time to dawdle. Let's just head on back in. Hey! Shoot! The boss of Tricky Ruins. Yep, this is going to be a short and simple one, I think. It's going to take us a minute to get up there, but we have a boss fight. And don't get excited about it, because this boss is, well... Hey, old man. He's all the way across the bay, and the bay is still polluted. Mario, thanks for all your help earlier. That was truly spectacular. Would you mind being my new teacher? I mean, never mind. I mean, my new grandpa. My grandpa's up ahead. He wants to tell you something. You see, this is actually like the point in the game that I actually like. It's because not a lot of people on the island know that Mario has basically been accused of being the cause of all of this. So, when you get into the later worlds, you actually start coming across people who really like Mario and really want him to, and genuinely want him to help them. I was just making sure there wasn't a blue coin at the top of that. I think that there's nothing more. There are a few things more satisfying than getting a whole bunch of coins all at once. But then, friggin' shit like that has to happen. Mario, way to go! Excellent! Way to go, Master Mario! You have returned our waterfall to normal. Bravo! What's that? The ocean's still dirty? Strange. It looks like my theory was way off. That's okay. I think I've got a lead on the real cause. Now, this may not seem like much of a reward, but I'm going to reveal to you one of Noki Bay's deepest secrets. You have a shine sprite in a hidden cave. This bay actually contains the tomb of an ancient Noki king. When you spray water on the wall paintings, a path usually opens. It's almost like magic, and one path leads to a hidden shine sprite. Honest, this is all true. Maybe. You're lying, aren't you? Maybe. This is probably the only other place in the game where you can find a raccoon like this. Okay, oi! Now that our waterfall is back to normal, I can resume business. Thanks, Master Mario. In return, use my boats anytime, free of charge, of course. I don't have any oars though. Looks like you'll have to use your pump to get around. Yeah, friggin'. Hopefully, we won't have to do the 100 coins of this world until like the bay's water is back to normal. We should basically get to that point by I think episode 6. So. Ooh. Mario, the hover nozzle. As you can see, the water around the waterfall is basically like nice and clear. Now, the boats. It's intended that you use this boat to go around and collect those gold coins. The thing about it is, the boat controls are very finicky because much like the lily pad, you have to stir with the flood, which means that you have to basically be facing the opposite direction of where you want to actually go. And, unfortunately, whenever you hold down the flood in order to basically, like, just rotate Mario, he looks that way. So, it's going to be quite a bit of a headache, but I'm not going to bother showing it to you guys because there will come a time where the game forces me to do this mechanic. So we'll basically save it for then. Now, let's go get that shine sprite. I love it. This tomb ends up being a complete parkour obstacle course. There are a lot of blue coins hidden throughout these ruins. All we need now is Olmec telling me what my objectives are. Friggin' Legends of a Hidden Temple. Yep. As you can see, there be bloopers here. That's another thing is that you don't want to dawdle, because these ruins, they won't stay shifted for long. They won't basically all shift back at once, but you can easily find yourself racing against the clock. And we go up. I just love it. It's all built into the wall like this. Wish I could build something in Minecraft on the side of a mountain like this and have it look like it's not lazy. Of course, when have I ever built anything in Minecraft that doesn't look lazy? In fact, I think my entire automated system in Minecraft is a testament to how lazy I am. So we're at the top of the tricky ruins. Look out there. Look at that beautiful bay. Even with the purple water, it's great. Why do I hear boss music? Because if you turn around... Yep. Gooper Blooper is back. Looks like basically we kicked him out of Rico Harbor. Now he's come over here to Noki Bay. Noki Bay. Oki Day. Wow. I didn't realize that Noki Bay was literally on the other side of the island. I think it's literally the only place in the world that you cannot see from a different location. Although, you might be able to see it from the treetop village once we get there, but that basically would mean that he would have to swim all the way over around the dolphin's tail over to this direction. Or maybe even the other way. That would be even longer. Huh. Anyway, he's just as easy as he was before, but let's get him. I really like this water here. It is nice and clear. Climb the tree, Mario. You know, I've literally got so many coins, I'm half tempted to see if I could just get the 100 coins right now. Come here. Give me this. Now, if you try to basically grab the nozzle while he's got the goo on his face, his ink, your hands will slip. You gotta wash the ink off first. That's another thing that I really like about this game, is that, you know what, I'm just gonna do the arms, because I'm sadistic like that. Just ripping this poor creature's arms off. It's another thing that I appreciate about friggin' Super Mario Sunshine is because when it first came out, it was dismissed because nobody wanted to play like an environmental game that was supposedly going to preach to us. But the thing about it is that it's not making any kind of commentary about industry or whatnot. It's basically mentioning pollution and whatnot, but it's more like littering and tagging walls that you shouldn't. So it's a good game. So get rid of the cork. Hurt him bad. Now that the cork is gone, he's a cephalopod. He grows his tentacles back. You know, considering today's current political climate, I wouldn't be surprised if some outraged busybody basically got a look at this and basically, like, started claiming that, oh, Japan is promoting blackface. It's a squid. It's not a human being. It is an animal. They're basically trying to equate orcs with being humans, but they're not. They're monsters. I really don't want to talk about that. Bye, Blooper. I'm pretty sure that's the last time we see of him. Did you guys see that? His other two tentacles weren't technically attached to him. Like, as he was flying, you could see that the ends of them weren't attached to his body. I'm pretty sure that if you spray one of these vases, you can basically get like a blue a blue coin, so we'll have to come back for that. Ah, great. That means we'll have to do this again. Oh well. Wah! But that's a good stopping point, so we're gonna leave this episode off here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Like and share it with your friends. You want to keep up to date with more Super Mario Sunshine coming at you in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later!